I hear a lot of people say, I can't cook. I'm not good at cooking. I don't know how to cook. Well, guess what? You don't have to know how to cook anything to make a salad. Today, we are inside my kitchen. That's right, my actual kitchen. I'm going to answer the question for you. What is a simple way to get more fruits and vegetables and more fiber into your diet on a regular basis? So let's go ahead and get started. I am Mark Johnson, your fitness ambassador for Bounce Pep and the youngest son of Bill Johnson. I'm so happy to have you here with me inside my kitchen. So, very simply, the best way, the easiest way to get more fiber into your diet, more vegetables into your diet on a regular basis is by preparing a salad each day. Now, personally, I prepare salads. If there are 7 days in a week, I'm gonna prepare a salad maybe 5 or 6 days. So I'm eating a salad almost every day, and it's a salad that I or my wife has prepared by hand. So this is what I'm going to recommend that you do as well if you want a simple, guaranteed way of getting more fruits and vegetables and more fiber into your diet. Now, when I say fruits, I am referring specifically to lemon because I always make a dressing by myself where I use lemon juice and it's directly from the actual lemon. So these are the ingredients we're going to use today. This is a typical salad for me. I'm going to start off with some sunny lettuce. That's right here. Next to that, we have some green leaf lettuce. Next to that, we have some spinach. All absolutely beautiful. In front of that, we have some salad beans. These are minimally processed. I typically buy them at the grocery store in a package, but they're not too heavily processed, so nice and healthy to eat. Have a lemon here, of course, a tomato, and an avocado. I love to use avocado because it's nice, healthy fat. Avocado, it tastes great. Has a mild flavor, but it tastes great. It goes very, very good in salads, and it gives you nice, healthy fat. Now, this is salt, and this is just a little bit of ajinomoto. So this is seasoning that we use in Japan, just very lightly. And I also use olive oil. And I combine the olive oil, the salt, the ajinomoto with the lemon, and that is how I make the salad dressing. So I typically make the salad dressing myself as well. So there you have it. Those are the ingredients. Now that I've shown you the ingredients that I'm going to be using to prepare this delicious, beautiful salad today, I want to talk to you just for a moment about why I'm recommending you make a salad each day. Now, of course, I said obviously it's a way to get some vegetables into your diet and more fiber. But the reason I recommend a salad more specifically is because anyone can make a salad. I hear a lot of people say, I can't cook. I'm not good at cooking. I don't know how to cook. Well, guess what? You don't have to know how to cook anything to make a salad. The beauty about a salad is you go to the grocery store, you go over to the fruits and vegetables section, you buy fresh, raw vegetables, whatever you like, whatever you think is going to taste good in your salad. You put it into your grocery cart, you go to the checkout, you purchase them, you take it home, go to your kitchen, and guess what? You don't have to cook anything. All you're doing is slicing and dicing, combining, tossing, adding some dressing, and voila, you have a wonderful, beautiful, delicious salad. Did not require you to know how to cook. This is why I recommend that everyone eat salad on a regular basis because anybody can make a salad. You can see that I have my salad spinner here, so that's waiting for me to go ahead and slice up this lettuce. Let me just show you my technique for slicing lettuce. And what I do is I cut in a lattice pattern, so basically in the tic-tac-toe pattern. So I'll start going this way, and then I'll next go this way. And I'm just trying to get, some nice square-shaped pieces of lettuce that are not too big to put into my mouth and something that's easy to eat. So just, I'm gonna go into that pattern, and then we're gonna go like this. So a nice lattice pattern. And you can see that I'm not cutting the squares too large. So we started off with the sunny lettuce. You can see I put that into the salad spinner. Now we're going to do the green leaf. Same thing, just cut in a beautiful lattice pattern. So I'm going to start vertically like this. Very simple, not rocket science. Then I'm going to go horizontally. I want to keep relatively small squares so that the lettuce fits into my mouth easily when I'm eating the salad. Sometimes people cut their lettuce into huge pieces, and it's kind of unwieldy when you're trying to put it into your mouth. So I avoid that by cutting relatively small slices of lettuce. So we'll just go ahead and take this, and if it's a little sloppy, please excuse me, but we'll go ahead and take this and add that into the salad spinner. Okay, so again, you don't need any special skills, no special cooking knowledge to do any of this. You have a cutting board, and you have some fresh raw ingredients, and you have a nice sharp knife. You can do this. And moving on, you can see that we have our fresh, beautiful spinach. Now, I love spinach because spinach is kind of one of those so-called superfoods. I mean, when you are researching information on nutritious foods to eat, you'll see spinach come up over and over and over and over again. So I don't have time to get into all the details right now, but I highly recommend that if you make salads, that you make it a regular thing to put spinach into your salad. Now, the thing is, for any of these ingredients, spinach, tomatoes, avocado, the lettuce, you don't have to worry about the proportions. So you can use whatever proportions you like, because quite frankly, none of this is bad for you. Sometimes when you're eating something that's not so healthy, you have to be concerned about the proportions. So, you don't want to have too much of it. But with any of these ingredients, I have this is quite a bit of spinach, but you can cut down the amount of spinach that you use, or you can cut down the amount of lettuce that you use, or the amount of avocado, or you can increase all of those things just depending on what your personal tastes are, because none of it is bad for you. So if you want to indulge and have like a whole bunch of it, go ahead and do that. So next, we're just going to cut up our spinach here. Again, spinach is a superfood in my humble opinion, so I highly recommend that if you're eating salads on a regular basis, you add spinach into that mix. If it's good enough for Popeye, it should be good enough for me and you. All right, again, nice lattice pattern, and that's it. The spinach is finished. Guess what? I didn't cook anything. There we go. Let's add that. And now the salad spinner is going to take center stage. So if you don't have one of these, you can, of course, purchase one. They are not expensive. And it just removes all of that excess water. So you get the water out. Don't have to go too long, just about like that. That'll get most of the excess water out. So now here we are. You can see that we have spun our salad, so we remove the water. This is the lettuce and the spinach. This is the base of the salad spinner. So what I do is I just dry this out because I'm going to reuse this. So I just take a towel, wipe out the inside, dry it out, and then I put all of the spinach and the lettuce back into it, because I'm going to mix the salad inside this giant salad spinning bowl. So there we go. Okay, now let's put that in the sink. Next thing I'm going to do, I've already just sliced these into quarters. So this is one tomato, I sliced them into quarters, and we'll just slice this up into, I do it kind of finely. I make very fine slices, and that is simply because I like to make sure that I'm getting a bite of tomato all throughout the salad. So sometimes if you slice it up into pieces that are large, you only get a bite of tomato every once in a while. But if you slice it up a little more finely, then you're more likely to get some tomato in each bite that you take. And so this is just my approach. And there you go. You can see that I am not some kind of an expert when it comes to using a knife. Main thing is I just try not to cut my finger off. And there you go. Some people are really, really skilled. They can do it really quickly, but admittedly, that is not me. But there you go. So you can see I'm not trying to make anything too pretty here because this is a functional salad. If I'm having guests over or something like that, then of course I'll make more of an effort to make everything more beautiful. But for this is just going to be something. As soon as I make this, turn off this camera, I'm going to be eating it. Believe me. So not worried about presentation too much right now. Now, let me just talk to you a little bit about the avocado. I already mentioned that it is a source of healthy fat. So you should be eating avocado on a regular basis. It is very, very good for you. Now, that said, what I want to talk to you about right now is how to actually slice open and then extract the fruit from an avocado, because I see a lot of people trying to take a knife, maybe not something this large, but they'll take a smaller knife and they'll try to extract the fruit with the knife, and it's a bit unwieldy and sloppy, and it just doesn't get the job done as nicely as it could be done. So I'm going to show you what I do. And if you can see behind me, my cabinet is open. So I'm going to go in here and get a spoon, get a nice big tablespoon, not a teaspoon. And this is our avocado. So we're going to take the avocado. Of course, we're going to start with a knife. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice this all the way around in the middle. Okay, and then we just twist and separate. And you can see, beautiful color. This is an absolutely beautiful avocado. The seed here, we're going to take the knife and just chop into it, give it a twist, and it comes out just like that. Just that simple. So we have disposed of the seed, and as you can see, this is our unextracted avocado. Now, what I'm going to do is next extract. Now, as I mentioned before, what you'll see a lot of people do is, if I go over here, let's just go over here and get a smaller knife. A lot of people will attempt to take a knife like this and then kind of slice around the periphery of the inside of the skin and then extract the fruit in that manner. But that's not a great way to do it. I'm going to show you a much more effective way to do it. So let's put the knife back because we don't need that. And instead, we're going to take this tablespoon that I just pulled out of the cabinet a few moments ago. And I just want you to take the tablespoon, go to the edge, stick that in there, just like that. And the shape of the tablespoon mimics the shape of the avocado. So you're going to get a much cleaner extraction than trying to use a knife, because the knife does not mimic the shape of the avocado in the first place. So you just stick that in there like that. Very simple, not difficult to do. And just keep sticking it in. Roll it, move it around a little bit. That's all you're doing. And then voila. Okay, so we have a beautifully extracted avocado fruit. And now we just slice this up just like this. I get relatively large slices, and not rocket science again. Okay, this is a medium-sized avocado, so I'll get anywhere from 20 to 25 or 26 slices out of it. Next, I'm going to add in the salad beans. So just that's it. No real work there. And I'm gonna get some tongs out of the cabinet here. These are my trusty tongs that I use to prepare a salad with, and these are great for turning the salad. Now, when I mix a salad, what I do is I just turn it. So you'll see my technique here, very, very simple, just like this. You need a nice big bowl like this so that the ingredients don't spill out over the edge when you're turning. But this is typically gonna give you a nice, good mix of all of your ingredients. You just go and turn like this. Now this is gonna take a while, so I'm not gonna show you the entire thing, but I think you get the idea. All right, so the salad for the most part is constructed, and all I need to do now is prepare the dressing. So the dressing is not something that I purchase at the grocery store in a bottle. I always prepare the dressing myself. Again, we're going to use a base of olive oil and lemon. That's the base. And then we're just going to add some salt and some Ajinomoto. Now, this is actually MSG, and I don't use a whole lot of it. It doesn't take a lot, and you shouldn't be sprinkling too much of it on your salad. So just a little bit of this will do. Now, we're gonna start preparing the dressing with these two ingredients. So we're just gonna sprinkle. And I know this looks liberal, and it is rather liberal because there's a lot of salad here. So even though it looks like a lot, by the time you mix it, it's really not as much as you think it is. So we can stop there. This Ajinomoto, you don't need very much of it. It's just gonna add some umami. That's it, that's all you need. From there, we're going to pick up our tongues and then just start spinning again to make sure the salt and the Ajinomoto distributes relatively evenly throughout the entire salad. Typically, this is going to take about 20 to 25 turns. So you just have to be patient. If you're doing it like me, you have to be patient and go ahead and turn. This is going to work out your forearm. Believe it or not, you're gonna get a nice little forearm workout turning this salad over like this. So even when you're making a salad, you're working on your fitness. And the next thing I'm gonna do is take some olive oil. Again, you don't have to get crazy. Let's turn it around. You don't have to get crazy. You want the salad to have some nice olive oil flavor without, you don't want to drench it in olive oil, but you want to get the flavor. You want to get it coated decently. So you can see I'm adding the stream is very, very narrow, as you can see, because I'm trying to control how much I put in there. So that is on purpose. That is probably enough because remember, I'm going to be adding this lemon as well, and the lemon is going to provide extra moisture. So your two sources of moisture, in addition to the water that is naturally inside of all these vegetables, your two sources of moisture are going to be olive oil and straight pure lemon juice, straight from the lemon. So again, the beauty of this salad is you can see all we have done is we have gone to the supermarket and purchased fresh ingredients, fresh vegetables. Avocado, technically speaking, is a fruit, but I'll call it a vegetable here because most of us think of it as a vegetable. Actually, tomato too, most of us think of it as a vegetable. So we've got that added and we just turn again. Again, we're gonna do 20 turns or so to get it mixed nicely. Now, let's get a bowl. This is my bowl. This is my salad. There we go. I see avocados floating around in there. I see tomatoes floating around. I see some beans. Of course, we have the spinach. We have the sunny lettuce and the green lettuce. And it is all topped off with lemon juice and olive oil. That is our salad. So as you can see, I am very, very happy with what I have created here. And this is the salad. You can see I have a pair of chopsticks because in Japan, we tend to eat with chopsticks. Although, of course, if you want to use a fork, grab a fork. And I'm just going to take a little bean here, take a leaf, put it in, just test it out. Not too much salt. Absolutely perfect. Nice coating of olive oil, and the lemon really, really comes through. Again, the dressing was made by me by hand, not purchased in the store. I highly recommend that you make a salad a normal part of your diet. So this should be a dietary staple. What you put into your salad is up to you. These are the things that I typically put into mine, but you can change it up depending on what you like. So you do not have to be able to cook. You don't have to be a genius in the kitchen. Anybody can get a knife, get some fresh vegetables, chop them up, put them into a salad bowl, mix them up, prepare a simple dressing, and have a delicious salad. And you can, of course, pair the salad with some other dish you prepared. But I just highly encourage you to eat salad on a regular basis because it's a simple way to get vegetables and fiber into your diet that anybody can do. You don't have to have any special knowledge or any kind of culinary skills or anything to do this. So, excuse me, want you to take this with you today. And I encourage you to go to Bounce Pep, become a member of the Bounce Pep Society. And I encourage you to get the ebook, Be the Total Package, and just read up, get yourself full of knowledge, get yourself full of enthusiasm and energy. And I want you to live your best life. So I don't do these kind of cooking videos very often, so this is kind of a treat. I enjoy doing it for you, and I'm gonna talk to you next time. Have a great, great day.